One tool that many employers use to kick off a comprehensive background check is a Social Security number trace, or an SSN trace. But how do you run an SSN trace? What can it tell you? And why might you want to include it as part of your background check process? Hi, I'm Jeremy at Checkr. We help employers run fast, safe background checks that make it easier to hire qualified candidates and maintain compliance. So, what is an SSN trace? An SSN trace, sometimes called a Social Security background check, searches various databases like lending institutions, utility companies, schools, and credit card companies for a Social Security number. Information associated with that Social Security number can show up in the trace results, including when and where the number was issued, names associated with the number, and an address history. It's important to keep in mind that an SSN trace can't confirm a candidate's identity. It only indicates the validity of the SSN and gives background information about whatever names and addresses may be associated with that Social Security number. For this reason, SSN traces are often used as a type of pointer search, or preliminary search that can help you spot irregularities in a candidate's history, or target areas where you may wish to conduct additional background research, such as jurisdictions for criminal background check searches. While your hiring team may conduct SSN traces themselves, the most efficient and safest way to do a background check with a Social Security number is to partner with an FCRA-compliant background check provider. This approach may allow candidates to provide their SSN and other personal details directly and securely to a consumer reporting agency like Checkr. At Checkr, we truncate and encrypt SSNs in our protected databases to help ensure data privacy, something that may not be possible for many employers if they choose to run the checks on their own. Once your background check partner runs an SSN trace on a candidate, they may then be able to utilize that information returned in the search to start conducting any additional checks you need, provided that the candidate has given written consent for those screenings. This can speed up the background check process, reduce the amount of work on your hiring team's plate, and ultimately help you fill more roles faster. So, to sum it up, a Social Security number trace is part of a comprehensive pre-employment screening that many employers perform early on in the background check process. It may help the background check service identify any discrepancies with the candidate's provided history and make a plan for where to direct additional background checks. It can pave the way for a comprehensive report that helps you make informed hiring decisions and ensure candidates are qualified for the position they've applied for. For more info on how to run smooth and safe employment SSN traces, along with other important background screenings like criminal background checks, driving record checks, education and employment verification, drug testing, and more, head to Checkr.com.